So believe it or not, there's a type of building in New York City where you will not get approved unless your neighbors actually approve of you or like you in a sense. So that means you can make a gazillion dollars, you can have 800 credit, everything can be perfect, and you still cannot get approved for the apartment if your neighbors don't approve of you. I now introduce you to the co-op and the dreaded co-op board. So usually when you buy a unit, right, you own that unit, and I mean, that's pretty much the end of it. But in a co-op, you're actually buying shares of a corporation. So all of your neighbors are pretty much part owners of the entire building. So for example, if the elevator breaks, everybody comes together and fixes the elevator that lives in the building, right? Because they are all owners of the entire building. So with this responsibility also comes more power. So with the co-op, it's not just about your financials. You can have the perfect financials, but you have to do a board interview. In this interview, you pretty much sit down with whoever the board has on their board of approval, and they will pretty much say, hey, we like this person, we don't like this person. They'll ask you questions. If you have a good broker, they usually will prepare you for the board interview. But I mean, isn't that crazy in itself? I have to prepare you to be liked by these people. Like that's crazy to me. And the thing that's legal, but it doesn't feel legal, is they don't have to tell you why they don't approve you. So pretty much they can reject you and just be like, and just move on. So that is the weird thing about a co-op. I had a client once who got into the co-op because her aunt lived in the building, right? So she already kind of had an in. And so when she went to the board interview, it was pretty much just a formality at that point. But it's not always like that. It's usually not like that. I've seen celebrities get rejected for a co-op because they don't want to bring that amount of attention into the building, right? So it's not about financials. It just has to go with the vibe of the entire building. Does anybody here live in a co-op? And what do you think about the co-op? How do you feel about that?